welcome to everyone joining us from across Nigeria and beyond, right from the comfort of your homes. This we are starting from game 4. Is between Adebola Samuel and Oyejide Olumide. Lasaki, what do you have to say?
Yes, it's a very um, promising match between both players as they are very experienced players. As we can see now that Mr. Adebola Samuel is about to start the game with a bingo of Alieni.
Okay. Let's see how far his luck could take him. Because though I wouldn't say it's rare to start a Scrabble game with a bingo, but it's always a sign of a good luck. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay, given the way he plays his styles, if would you have done anything differently?
No, I'm not sure I would have played it like this. You don't want to be exposing a lot of vowels. Although considering the fact that the bingo has 4 vowels, there's really not so much that you can do without exposing, you know, a double letter score in front of either vowel. So there's really nothing you can do. I would have done something like similar to this as well.
Okay.
Mr.
Okay.
Olumide made a play of ovoid, which is Kwaku's stop move for 18 points. His draw
Yeah.
was, yes, a bit rocky, and then he has managed to balance the rack with ANS.
Okay. Let's see what he draws next.
Mr. Samuel has just 1 vowel on his rack, but he can actually score quite enough number of points. There is Warmy for 39 points. There's 1B for 43 points, and he's keeping just 2 consonants on his rack, and he still has a chance to go into the bag and then take mortals. He has Warmy arranged on his rack. Do you think Warmy will be a better play or 1B?
I think for me, I don't like bees. I don't like bees. Okay, so I won't go. I will not go for one me leaving B in my rack. No, I will make sure I remove that B.
So you would go for 1B instead, keeping RT.
Yet.
Okay. Okay, so it may seem as though Mr. Olumide's rack leave of ANS has actually paid, as he has drawn LDRO to go with it. He has a bingo of ladrons or ladons. And we should see that come down right after Mr. Adebola Samuel makes his move.
That's a very. He made a very nice move, and it pays off. Let's see what Mr. Adebola will do.
Yes, I think he's trying to see if there's any word he's not saying, that can get rid of the B, like you said.
Yeah, I don't think I'm the only one that doesn't like B on our racks. Okay, he went for Wami.
Yes.
For
Wormy is
me,
actually Kwaku's second best choice. Kwaku's first best choice is 1B, like you said, getting rid of the B and keeping RT.
mm,
But I guess he's not seeing it, so he goes for Wormy instead for 39 points.
okay.
All right, it's Mr. Olumide's turn to move. And we should be seeing Ladrons or Ladons for 70 points coming down. there is no nine timer to the W, he just has to, take his score of 70 and go to the back to pick what else. Yes.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't know yet. So you need to take his time to shake it. You know, 9 timers are always tempting.
Yes, yes, they
Who would
really are.
who would spend a minute or two to see if it will see 9 timers?
Yes, yes, yes. He has ladrons arranged. Okay, I think that is what he's going to do. So I think he's going for the play of ladrons instead to the E. That doesn't score quite as much. That scores 62.
Okay.
Okay, and he has committed the play. Okay, no, I don't think he
Yeah,
has committed that yet.
I will I will still go for that move because I wouldn't want to expose my L for times 9 as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I can't quite see Mr. Adebola's rack, but I can see that he has DIGETO. I think the last tile is a B.
Yeah, because he had a B before making the
Yes,
last
yes.
one. Yes.
From 1B, yes. Okay, so Kwaku's top move is bogeyed, keeping T for 35 points. There's also
Okay.
God width to the W. You want to take out that spot so your opponent doesn't come back to, shoot you in the leg. So there's God width for 33 points. There's bogeyed for 35. There's OBID, Obide for 34 points, keeping GT. Quite a number of options for him, and is going to be scoring as well. We just need to see what he's considering doing. I think he's thinking of Woj to the W for 30 points, keeping BIT. Do you think um, that is a good leave, playing Woj for 30 points, keeping BIT?
Oh, maybe for him, yes, but like I said earlier, I don't like bees in my rack. Really. I don't like bees on my rack. But playing Watch will be better because I think he will, yes, he will constrain the L. Like if okay, Olumide, he has Z on his rack. So if he hadn't played that, Olumide would have gone for something like I don't know, but placing Z on top the A there would be disastrous.
Very disastrous,
Really.
actually, very, very disastrous. So we can see the play of Z for Mr. Olumide. That is Kwaku's third best move. Evoke is Kwaku's top move, but it doesn't score as much as Z. Z scores 43, Evoke scores 39.
Okay.
Okay, I think he has committed that. And Mr. Adebola Samuel has drawn the first blank of the game.
Yeah. Do you think he has a bingo?
Not quite. I really do not think so. But
Okay.
let's see what Kwaku has to say. I think this is
Oh,
JBIPIT blank. And there's the J, there's the B, there's the P. I don't really think he can bingo on this one, but it should be able to score a couple of points. If he plays Jib for 22, keeping IPT blank, it's really not a bad leave.
rack
It's not
leave,
a
yeah.
bad score. Yes, it's not a bad leave. There's Jib for 22, and he has about 3 places to play that exact same move. Although playing to 10A, that is under Ladrones, would be better for me because I would not want to play up there to the A from Alienis,
Exactly.
exposing the
Yeah.
J to the triple word.
Yeah, I will do same. Okay.
Mr. Olumide's rack is not looking too nice, if you ask me.
Yeah,
I mean,
but I think he'll still get a good score on the board.
yes, yes, yes. He
Yeah,
has the K.
where the ZO is,
Yes,
then
it takes
he's
a
the
hook of
O
A and
and
D,
Z.
and he has both.
So I think he will get a good score.
Oh wow, he's going for jab instead, keeping two eyes, P, T, and
Right.
blank.
Mm. Okay, let's see what he draws next. I think that
Okay,
will
so
justify.
yes, so jab has been committed for 23.
Okay.
So like we said, the D, to connect the Z has been played, Zo OD by Mr. Olumide.
And that is a good move. What did Paco say?
Um
Um,
Kwaku says
okay.
KA, keeping OOUDV. KA instead, that same spot, but KA.
Okay.
Yes, it scores 36. OD scores 32. It's just a short score of 4. And there's still the O from Ladrums, there's a triple letter score right under the O. So maybe skipping the K to, score more points there later.
I know. I think for me, I think he's playing defensively because
Yes.
that's A there. A, we have L Lazo. Okay, you
Mm-hmm.
can place something starting with O L O on top the K. That if he had played the KA, that would be a very good score. So for
Yes,
me,
yes.
I think I would go for the OD.
Yes, that's actually very true. From the last turn of Mr. Adebola keeping two eyes, P, T, and blank, he went to draw another eye, making it three eyes. You see, that's why you don't want to be having the same repeated tiles on your rack. Scrabble doesn't really promise anybody anything. You can go into the bag thinking you pick something that will just blend your rack, and Scrabble will just surprise you because it's a game of probability and luck.
Yeah.
All right, so we've seen both blanks. Like I said earlier, the O under the O from Ladrones, the spot under the O. He has played KY there. And KY,
Okay.
yes. Um
That should be about 40 points. That's
yes.
a good one. Like, yeah. Scoring a 32 with the OD, right? And 40 points is a bingo score.
Yes, it really is.
A bingo score.
Okay, so
And
E,
has drawn the second blank.
yes, he has. So
To
we
be
are
quite
seeing both
interesting.
blanks.
Yeah.
Okay, so wow, there's a rare bingo here for Mr. Adebola Samuel, EXPIMP blank. There's a bingo of Pemfix. I've never seen it before,
Oh,
right under the
same here.
KY. And it scores 141 points.
Okay, let's see if he's going to spot it.
It's a really hard fight. I am so surprised. Pemfix,
Oh,
141 points. Wow.
let's see if he's going to spot it. And it's going to be one of the words of the day.
It really is. It really is. I'm not even sure he's looking to play a bingo with such a rack, because it doesn't even look like a rack you can play a bingo with. I mean, most players will be looking at playing something like MIX or PIX or um PIPE, something like that, or premix, but
Okay.
yes. So yeah, like I said, I don't think he was looking for the bingo, he takes the score of PIX for 27 points and goes into the bag, hoping he can bingo on the next turn.
Yeah. But like you said earlier, the bag promises you nothing.
Yes, yes.
Let's say,
So OIVAUN blank. Kwaku stop move is BAU. As we can see, that's what Mr. Olumide is doing. I think Mr. Olumide has been playing quite well since the beginning of the game.
yes,
Yes, I think he
yeah,
has.
managing his style as well.
Yes, yes. From the play of
Mm.
Ovoid and then going to the back to draw ladrones, and then the play of KY and OD, taking a score when necessary and also balancing his rack at the same time. That's the type of play we want to be seeing.
Yes. I think that's actually what happens when, let's say, when talent meets obsession. This the
Yes.
kind of things you see on the board. Uh,
Okay, so OREMPT blank. Now there is tempo for 105 points for Mr. Adebola Samuel, right under the KY, forming
yeah, that should be
OKYM.
4.
Yes, it is.
Mhm.
Um, that might be a hard find, but then again, he's a master player. You really don't want to undermine the ability of this player, especially at this level. One
Yeah.
might be thinking that they would not see a particular move, and then it's a shocker that they actually find that move.
Yeah. Sometimes I will even see it first. Maybe taking time to see if they will see a better move, uh, a more comfortable move.
Yes,
You wouldn't want to bingo and give your opponents the chance to bingo as well. So most
yes,
of the players want to bingo, constrain the board, so they wouldn't give their opponents a chance to bingo as well.
yes, that's very
So
true.
sometimes they take time to uh, uh, look for more options. But what did he go for? He balanced.
Yes, I think he did.
Oh,
That's actually very surprising if you ask me.
very, very surprising. But so I thought he was arranging it on his rack. Maybe he didn't see the NYM, or I don't understand.
Yes, I think I'm not really sure what happened, but it's very, very surprising. So QAT, okay, I think he went for Louis
No, Olumide went for Louis,
and then he
I
went for
think.
QAT.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Okay, that makes a lot of sense now.
Mm. He played Gem under the YO of Ovoid and Wami.
Yes.
Mm.
And it may
One
seem
thing
as
about,
though
okay?
he doesn't have any vowels at the moment. That's Mr.
Yeah,
Adebola.
that's something I wanted to say. One thing about Scrabble is as if Scrabble has an eye, like it can see through you. When you miss the first, the second chance, I think it has happened to me a couple of times. I tend to draw badly in my next chance. It usually happen that way. Okay, I can see Olumide's rack
Yes.
waiting for him to make his move. Yeah.
A friend of mine would say if Scrabble gives you an opportunity and you don't take it, then Scrabble has a way of punishing you, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, does it have anything on that rack?
Who is that?
What am I saying? Is it O plus C? I mean, Mr. Adebola.
I don't think so. I think this is FOPHRT, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the bingo of tensing. No, is it? No, I think it's tinning.
Yeah, Tinin.
Yes, it should be tinning.
That place has been there for a long time.
It really has, you know. It really has. And finally, someone has taken advantage of it, scoring 90 points.
Because when I saw Olumide, I thought he would have played EUOI there when he
Instead of
played the
Louis,
Louis.
right?
Yes, to block that point, that part.
Okay, so I think we're
But I
going to be
think,
doing a challenge here.
okay.
Is it a challenge?
Okay, he changed it to Stenson, I think so.
Do you think he might be doubting the word?
Which of the words? The
The
thinning
thinning.
or
Yes. Okay, so I think it's arranging nesting, which scores 90 as well.
okay, yeah.
I'm actually very surprised that both players left that spot open for, because one would have to actually try to take out that spot.
That's spot, yes. But I thought when Olumide drew that blank, he never wanted to block it because he believed that he would use it, and really he did use it.
Yes, yes, he did.
I think if he hadn't drawn a
Yes.
blank, the second blank, he would have got
Yes, he
one.
probably would have done that instead.
Who made the Asweja move?
I think that's Mr. Olumide. I think
Oh,
it can't be, yes, it can't be Mr. Samuel because, he hasn't used his blankets, which we know that he has a blank, so it can't be him. And Mr.
okay.
Olumide's rack is empty. Yes.
What else Paco has to say about Mr. Adebola's rap?
All right. Sorry, I had to do something. If I'm not mistaken, this is TIPCAR blank on Mr. Samuel's rack, right? All right, so we can see a move of scrap to the S from Asweja. It doesn't have a bingo that can land at the moment. Kwaku's top move is speaker for 36, SPICA, and scrap also scores 36, keeping IT blank. It's really not a bad lead if you ask me.
Yeah, it's not.
There's a move of Euroleaf for 21 through the for 24 rather through the R of scrap. That's for Oyejide Olumide. Keeping just A on his rack.
Okay.
He can decide to do that, or he can decide to take eight we for 20 or Noah for 24. Euroleaf scores 24. 24 is not a very bad score considering that he's ahead in the game. Although I think he might want to be defensive a little bit because the second blank has not been said yet. So it takes
Yes.
Lucia instead for 26, skipping OL. That's Kwaku's second best move. Still, the second blank has not been played yet, and I find it very funny that he picks the blank first, but hasn't played it yet.
Yeah, that's Scrabble for you. You can still have a blank on your rack till the end of the game. It's possible.
That's very possible. That's very possible.
It's possible, really.
So I think his rack is WINTLE blank. I think is about to play Wind Tools. Now,
Yes.
Wind Tools is a funny. The only playable bingo that would actually land on this board is Loneliest through the A of Scrap.
Uh, Scrap, okay.
Yes. I don't know
Hmm.
if okay, there's no challenge. So it wasn't challenged off the board. So it stays. Oh, hold on, please. I think there's a mistake. Yes. Windows is not a funny. Windows is actually a very valid word. Sorry, that's a mistake on my part.
Okay.
Yes, it's actually very valid. Although I'm actually very confused because Kwaku did not recommend the move ahead of other moves. Kwaku actually suggested keeping the blank and some other tiles instead of actually playing the bingo.
Oh, really?
And I am very surprised as to why that would be a better option.
Okay. Olumide, what did he play?
I
Polisas?
yes, I think that's Polisa's
Oh.
95
Um,
points, and I think that's the end of the game.
yeah, I think that's the end of the
Yes, that's
game.
the end of the game. So let's just quickly analyze this game. Do you think the game could have gone in the other way? Do you think there was a point where there was an opportunity for Mr. Samuel to actually do something and he didn't take it, and then things decided to go the other way? Or do you think the game was in Mr. Olumide's favor all through the entire game?
No, I wouldn't say it was in his favor all through the entire game. No, because Mr. Adebola started with Eleni, and Olumide, his rack leave was not that promising until he made that ovoid move.
Yes, it wasn't.
And yes, it wasn't. And one thing I found out, Olumide, he managed his styles well. He played well. I think
Yes,
he
he did.
played better than Mr. Adebola.
Yes, I
Okay,
think he managed his styles well, and it actually paid off for him.
paid off, paid off.
If there was no, you can actually imagine him, that's Mr. Samuel. You can imagine him drawing the blank before Mr. Olumide, and he doesn't get to play the blank until after, almost at the end of the game.
After Olumide has made
Yes.
about bingos.
Two
Yes, after
bingos
he has,
after his, that's actually very funny.
yeah. I think Mr. Adebola played sub optimally.
Probably, yes, probably one or two moves where.
Yes, especially that for that was that first bingo he had with the X. I wouldn't blame him for that because it's not a known word,
Yes,
especially to us.
it's not a,
Yes. That same pole, was it same pole he had?
what's that?
The second bingo he had when
Yes,
after he played X, after he played the PIX, he had the
that should be,
bingo.
yes, I think that was tempor. But
Yes.
I think
So
he
not
did not have
that.
that with his rack because we saw a play of gem, which means there was a mix up with the letters that he had.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I think that was a mix up. And then for the pen fix, it might actually be a word that he knows. But it's actually harder to see words with a blank on your rack than with the actual letter. If he had an H, and it's possible if he had an H and he knows the word, he might have spotted it easier than having the blank on the rack instead.
Yeah, possibly. Possibly.
All right, so that's the end of this game. We'll be back for the next game after um this break. Don't go anywhere. Please stay with us. We'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll be right back. The what? Who's that?
This one had a hard change. Why is in a blank? Why is in a blank? Okay. Carry on, hold on, I hold the first one. I drop point to test something. Think something. What you do, open a tab on your laptop on the YouTube using the YouTube so that you can be using the YouTube and the Zoom to see both. The YouTube will help you better.
Okay.
Or you play on the blank? Okay. We can. Good. Only the blank. I miss some. I miss on a score somewhere, someone I reconcile. Yeah, I think yeah. Shama.
Let's see this now. Which of how many options are here that time?
I know she can say very oversee the overkick the enemy out
I see them now.
because you're
Let me
having.
go and see that. See.
I'm not gonna know the one you pick. Let me answer which one you pick. I'm almost when you. Hmm? I'm not to follow the game. My mistake comes from somewhere. No, no, I go submit them all. Submit them online.